Good morning, pals. You're about to drop on by and grab some coffee with your pal Al and the most famous man nobody's ever heard of. We're inviting you to come chat about the best things in life. This is Brunch with Pals. Hey, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back. We didn't do Brunch with Pals last week because it was Father's Day type deal. So,
well, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, so I got caught up in sort of the Robe and everybody else. Robe wanted to, I'll give him that. He was airing to go, but I was like, well, it's Father's Day. Let's take a break off. I have to go do stuff anyway.
You have to go celebrate your, male fertility and the offspring. So it's fantastic. So yeah, congratulations to you.
That and I had a few bills to pay. But I mean, but I decided if we're going to come back here, we're going to go back live again the following week. I begged, I scraped, I clawed at the door, and I finally got the redhead, Kelly. We want the redhead, Kelly, from the Mickey Bunch. What is up, Kelly? How are you?
I'm just super, super excited to hang out with you again. And thank you for begging, pleading, and scraping at the door. It doesn't come easy.
It doesn't. Not nowadays. Oh no, because usually I'm. And thank you for waiving the price. When you were like, I'm gonna waive the bill to have me live. Because this lady, I'm telling you, she is a very famous lady. All right, she has been famous for quite a while now. You have done very well for yourself. Kelly.
I'm blushing. No,
I've known you since day one. All right, I've watched your journey. I've foreseen your journey from the beginning, and I must say, man, you have really done quite well. Really, for you, I'm not.
I'm blushing. You can't tell in this terrible lighting, but I am blushing. Thank you. Really, you're the real deal. You're the OG. When we moved to Florida and got to meet you and Gonzo and what a great time. And I've told you before, the editing on your videos are just goals. But thank you. I mean, what a journey this thing called YouTube is. I talk about, I'm just shy of 2,000 subscribers, which blows my mind.
I know. You're right there. That is woo.
It's all because of friends, you and all of our friends in the community and all these awesome people in chat. Sweet K, Candy Mom, Richard Bloom and Cheese,
yes.
The amazing Tiger, James Ryan, and sweet K. I just love her. So everybody's fantastic.
Yes.
And
they really are. Yeah. And I just remember having conversations with you in the past about how, I only have like 6 people watching me, but I have family, so it's cool and it's great. I don't expect anybody else to watch me. And then like a couple of weeks later, I have like 50 people watching me. And then a couple of weeks later, I have like 100 subscribers. And then it just went on from there and there.
It's amazing. It always just gives me joy and like surprises me when because like what you're talking about is like forever I had 8 subscribers because it was, my kids and myself and, they had been guilted into hitting that subscribe button. And then when someone that isn't guilted or related to you actually subscribes, it's so thrilling. And it's still to this day, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. It makes my heart so happy and to have so many friends hit that subscribe button. So it's thrilling. And yes, what a journey. And you too. Look at you, Mr. Man.
I done things. I done things. Like my biggest thing is, and I really love to do it again, which I'm planning on doing, is doing live, music shows at like Hard Rock and stuff like that. And the reason why is because right before COVID, was my big push on YouTube, and I believe the reason why is because the weekend before that big push, supposedly big push, let's call it that, I went out and
Usually,
And
when
then
there's a big push, there's a baby involved. What are we talking about?
it was kind of a baby. I mean, I just got a lot of subscribers at once, and the reason why is because I was at
Oh, I
a
remember. I
yeah, I was
remember.
at these huge music festivals, and I handed out tickets. You know, not tickets, but like little cards that said you're at the time Florida Freaks. At that time, it was sort of Florida freakouts, and I handed them out, and you know, a lot of my rock and roll buddies like went to the page, subscribed, and left. They didn't watch anything, which really kind of sucks. I forgot to put that little tidbit in. I was like, subscribe to my channel, and they're like, okay, and I should have said, and watch some videos.
Yeah.
but but they're
I,
rock and roll people. They're not really into Disney and stuff. They just did it as like, hey, I'm gonna go subscribe to my friend Al, my pal Al, my buddy, and it gave me a push. But it also, I try to explain to people that even things like that, even if you go out and do some legwork, get some subscribers by legwork, do all that, it's still recognition on YouTube, and YouTube algorithm will notice that recognition, and they will start to push you out. And that's what happened with me. I actually got I did get a lot of views on like 2 or 3 videos, and that was the videos that YouTube decided to push out on the recommendations list and stuff
it
like
is
that for a
some
short
sort
time.
of
And
magic mystery to me. I don't really
it
know
really
those
is.
kind of things, but it's kind of like whatever's happening behind you. Are you a wizard, Al? What is happening? You have
Oh,
fireworks.
well, this is my Twitch setup. It's my new Twitch setup. So I got this. I got a green screen behind me, but I decided to mount a green screen behind me on the wall instead of putting it just completely behind me, just enveloping, and I'm the only one you see, and you see nothing else back there. I wanted to keep the whole aspect of having the room, which that's what we call on Twitch. It's called the room background because everybody always has like a bed in the background and they have a chair, and you think, God, are they filming out of their bedrooms? Some of them are, a lot of them are, but a lot of the bigger name people who actually have this background in the background, this is like a faux background for them. They just throw a bed back there and stuff like that to make it look more homely. I'm giving Twitch secrets away, and I'm sorry, Twitch guys. Creators are probably gonna watch this and be like, "Al, you ass, shut up." But I wanted to put a green screen background element in the background, and I was like, "Oh, you know what? We could do this on StreamYard too." So yeah, I brought that in. Speaking of bringing somebody in though, I hold on. Let me check backstage. I don't know if you
Really, you check that while I say hi to my good friend Birdwell 24/27, where the
yes.
birds are always well
You still you have
24/27. I
headphones?
see Alicia is here,
Are you
as
good?
well
You
as
can't show.
Marvelous Mar and
Show me.
Memphis. Thank you so much for joining in,
Okay. All
everyone
right.
in
Good.
chat.
I
Your
don't want to
amazing
happen.
adventures of Mike and
Okay. Good.
Steph. Hello, 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 chat. Love you, friends. Thank you for.
There he is. He's got pants on.
Oh,
I had to double check backstage.
well, at least some of us have pants on.
Whoa,
Hey, now!
whoa.
You can tell the Pirate Red is in the building. I wasn't even going to come on, but when I heard you were going to be on, I said, you know what? I don't need to play golf today.
No, let's play here instead. And in your honor, Robe, I'm wearing a robe. It's
I see that.
and I'm going to flex a little
Well,
bit. It's the official Disneyland hotel robe
Oh,
with
wow.
my
And
name
she's got
on
it
it.
embroidered and everything. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I am digging that.
Let me get the expression.
Wow.
There it is.
I can tell you this. I can. You know what? I don't do this very often. This is a rare occasion for me.
Oh, you took a
Yeah.
look.
I'm going to remove the
Oh.
eyewear so I can actually look onto you with my own eyes.
I love it. I love it. So it's a robe theme, but Al didn't get the memo apparently.
No, he never does. He never does.
No, I don't have a robe.
Oh, well, I can change that.
Robe, you've given me so much. You've given me everything. You've given me everything.
I don't give out my robes, but
Except
I
for
give
a
Yeah,
you one. Of my robes.
how does Al not have a Polynesian robe?
Right?
You know,
Something.
with your pal Al embroidered on it,
I'll
right?
take the janitor's robe at this moment. I don't have anything.
We'll have to talk to
Hi,
Panda.
Carlos. Welcome. Disney World Freak. Thanks for
Oh,
coming in.
Yeah,
We're
Panda and Broaders too. That's right. I forgot.
We
I
got a
love
few
how you say embroiders.
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 Well,
brothers.
he licensed me to say that. Actually, it's part of the deal we have.
What does he not do? Doesn't he sell Scentsy, embroiders?
Yes.
Wow.
Travel. He even dips
What a
his
man.
finger in travel every now and then. Yes, travel
He's a
arrangements.
behind the scenes puppeteer, is what he is.
He's a good
Big
man.
Fat Panda. He's got a lot of going on. Let me tell you, knows a few things about a few things.
He's like, I can't make it for July 3rd, but I can make it. Oh no, not July 3rd. I can't make it for October 2nd. I can't make it for October. What about October 1st? And I'm like, I don't know if I can make it for October 1st. He's like, well, that's the only time I can make it, so you gotta make it on October. Me and him have been planning to do stuff together since we met each other 2 years ago. And it's like, apart from me getting kidney stones, I mean, these are true stories too, guys. I'm not making this up. Apart from me getting kidney stones, apart from him going out to visit his family, and where is it? Well, and never mind where it is, but it's up north. And then it's just
in New
like,
York.
yeah, it's just so much stuff. Like every time we plan to do something, but we did get to go out and go see the movie. What was it? The Dead. Army of the Dead. We went and saw Army of the Dead together, and he's like, "Are you gonna film
That
a
sounds
video?"
simply awful.
Oh, it was great.
Sure it was.
That was a good movie.
But Kelly, if you knew John on that level, like Panda, okay,
Yeah.
that guy is a funny guy behind the scenes. Like he is,
Yeah.
he's very serious and sweet and stuff in nature, and when he's in front of a camera. But man, when he's just hanging out with you, you can't breathe. Like I'm a funny guy. Al's a funny guy. But like this guy makes us laugh. Okay, like he is a very funny person. Very funny person.
Yeah, it's true.
But, we love Big Fat Panda.
I love it. I love his name, Big Fat Panda. I think I was on a stream with him with you guys at one point, and he's very fantastic. Very fantastic.
Yeah,
Hi, Jack Hunter. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here.
What's up, Jack? Jack's got a show next weekend or sometime, right? It's coming up like in a week and a half. He's finally getting back on the stage again. So that's cool.
Very cool.
Good for Jack. Good for Jack. Any chance I could get in on this chat? Oh, he wants to come in.
Maybe you should bring him in at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, I can send you.
We like Jack. Jack's all right. But let's talk about the Pirate Red. Jesus Christ. I can't believe that we're in the same room together. How are you doing, you crazy kid?
I'm just so happy to be here with you guys. I mean, yeah, feelings mutual.
What have you been up to though? What do you I know you I jump in on people's things every now and again, and I'm very you know what I mean? I'm very philanthropist. I'm a philanthropist. I figured myself out, and a bit of a philosopher.
I love it. What a good combination, a philanthropist and a philosopher, and try and say that 10 times fast.
I don't think you could spell it, to tell you the truth. But
I can't. But I know
I can't either, but I'm not tooting any horns here.
But at least I know what I am and who I am, and I've accepted it. I've accepted that, and sometimes I'll give money and I'm like, why did I just do that? Because it's not doing anything for me. You know what I mean? I'm already the most famous man. You know what I'm saying? I could care. It doesn't get me any like if you go to my channel, right? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. I don't care about my channel. I'm not trying. That's what I'm trying to get across to everybody. Is when I talk to you, I'm the real thing because
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to get anywhere. I'm already there. You know what I'm saying? Like in my own mind, I've already conquered the universe. Okay?
Yes, and we're just all your minions in awe of you.
Anybody who could have dinner with James Dean and wasn't even born at the time. I mean, you're amazing how you do things. You really are. It's just,
He's a philanthropist, philosopher, time traveler.
yes.
You know,
It's the magical essence of the robe, if you haven't noticed yet. It's the robe,
There's
the
things.
robe itself. That's why he wears a robe all the time. It keeps him in this time frame, as it were. He's actually from 2027, 776. I'm sorry for exposing your
maybe
your
is Robe a wizard
secret.
too?
Mhm. He's from the land of Harry Potter. That's why he doesn't talk of it.
Ooh,
That's
now
why he's
that's
always like,
hot.
no Harry Potter. He always makes fun of Harry Potter because he doesn't want to go back to the Hogwarts. Hogwarts.
Oh, I love Harry Potter.
Yeah,
What is it?
me
What do you
too.
call it? What do you call it though? Hogwarts? Or,
Harry
no,
Hogwarts.
Harry Hogwarts.
Al's got
I
Harry
was
Hogwarts
just at
syndrome.
Universal riding. In my opinion, Hagrid's motorbike ride is the best ride in Florida.
I
Fight
haven't
me.
done it.
It
Really?
is so flippin' fun.
I got to
It's
do it.
crazy exciting,
I
and
think
it's
I can do it.
unexpected. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good.
I think I could do it now because Jack, I sent you an invite. I think I could do it because the Raptor roller coaster just opened up. So now like the herd is all walked over there.
I rode Velociraptor too.
Did
I
you
will
really?
never do that again.
How are the be honest with me, how are the lines? How
I
are the
was just
lines?
going to ask you if you're a roller coaster type person.
I am not like
Okay.
Slinky Dog and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train are about like those are my favorite coasters because they're
That's your
just
caliber, like mine. That's my
exciting.
caliber.
Yeah, it's just exciting enough, but you don't think you're going to meet your death, right? So,
right.
Hagrid's is on that vein, up a little few notches, but it's just so good. But Velociraptor, are you kidding me right now? All that's holding you in is like this little lap bar. You do go upside down several times, like, and can look at the lake water. Like,
No.
seems like you could reach out and
Whoa.
touch it.
Wait, did you say lap bar? It's a lap bar? Are you
It's a
serious?
lap bar only. Like, I feel like you should be like, astronauted in or something, but it goes upside. It's crazy fast, but I had to do it just because, to say I did it once. But I think I was one of those lame people that actually like passed out during the ride.
Yeah.
I got so
Okay.
scared I couldn't like breathe, and I couldn't
I
like
don't
even
blame you.
scream because I couldn't breathe. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't remember anything. And then I kind of woke up and I was thinking, darn, it's still going. I'm still on this thing. It was crazy. My daughter Taylor, she's only 4'11". She wrote it 12 times in like 2 days. She loves it. I
love roller coasters
one and done.
too.
One and done.
Don't get me wrong, but I mean, when Hollywood Tower of Terror, when
let's
that
not get into
had just like a little lap bar. I remember it wasn't even a lap bar. I think it was like a bar in
Like
front of you
like
Yes.
a seatbelt.
that you held on to. No, it wasn't even then. I'm talking about way in the beginning.
Yeah. When they
It
first
had
opened, it was
literally
just
like a
that.
bar in front of you that you just held on to, and like because they wanted your body to fly up in the air. That was
Yeah.
the whole purpose of it. But then people started, I don't know if anybody got hurt, but people probably started complaining and being like, I feel like I'm gonna die on that ride.
Well, and
You know?
especially it was like a community bar, so like your whole row shared the
The
bar. So
whole row.
if
Yes.
somebody was pretty skinny or a smaller child, and somebody was like maybe a large beastly man,
Yeah.
then the smaller would just feel like you were gonna fly out of the thing.
Mhm.
So
I'm rather of a large beastly man, and
Exactly.
I felt several times I felt like I was going to fly out of anything I go on.
I like the seatbelt fashion thing now. That's cool. That works. It keeps me. I love it how the seatbelts are kind of loose on purpose, and I think they do have like when you go to fall. I think they like cut back on a couple of like notches during the fall because you raise up. Yeah. And the seatbelt just kind of catches you right there, but it gives you that little tiny 2.5-inch pull up.
now I
before it
dig Tower
catches
of
you.
Terror. I do. I dig.
I
Tower
love
of
it.
Terror.
I love it to
It's-
death now, especially with the randomized computer.
Yes.
Decides whether you're going to fall 3 times or if you're going to fall 9 times. I know it's been around forever and a day, but I mean, it's just an awesome piece of technology.
Well, I'm telling you, I love Tower of Terror, but on the list for you and Robe to do, and hopefully I'm on that trip, is to ride Guardians of the Galaxy at Disney California Adventure, because it's the Tower of Terror kind of, redo. But when they changed it over, you're falling to your death to the most fantastic playlist ever played for humans. Number one. So the music is fantastic.
So that kind of helps.
Mhm.
But they changed it to where instead of you just dropping, you're being pushed down. And then you're being pushed up and you're being pushed down. So instead of just a dead drop, it's insanity and nonsense. But Michael Jackson singing in the background and all those great 70s tunes. So it's fire. It's awesome.
That's got to be really cool. Yeah.
Actually, I would.
Really
I would ride. I'd like to ride that.
It's so fun.
That's in California, though.
Going back to the Velociraptor thing.
Yeah.
You said they just put a thing over you. I mean, you just have a lap bar,
and you go upside down.
and there's no seatbelt or nothing.
You're there. It's just like a bar that comes down. Now, I will say you kind of are in this molded seat, and there's this, kind of a thing that comes up between your legs that kind of, and then this thing that you bar that you pull down. And so I don't know, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on. But I may or may not have announced that I felt like I was being molested on exiting and entering the vehicle. But
that's a different story. We're going to talk about that next week.
But you kind of feel like, wait, you're not going to put something over my shoulders and lock me in, like I'm being shot to the moon. Okay. All right. This should be interesting. But
yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. I might want to wait until somebody falls out of it. And then I'll go on. They fixed the safety precautions on it because someone fell out of it. Now I'll go on it.
Well, I'm telling you, it shot off like a rocket, and then it doesn't like lull you into it, or like a false sense of security at all. It's like off like a rocket, and it just does not stop until you hit the exit. It's crazy. But I literally started praying, like, if I make this, God,
God,
I promise I will do things that you have asked.
I won't say inappropriate things on YouTube ever again.
I gotta agree with Candy Mom. Al needs a child seat. Yes.
Yes, he does.
That'd be
cool. A cool wind blows him over. I mean,
you know how a child seat, like an infant seat, faces the rear of the car, and you strap the. That would be pretty crazy for a roller coaster. Like if you sat down.
Look at this kid. See how he does?
Backwards.
See how he does?
Like backwards. If you sat down backwards like a child infant seat.
Yeah, no thank you, Al. If Universal or Disney, if you're listening, please don't do this to us.
It's fine. Well, I got in the background fireworks, by the way.
$1 million ideas every now and again.
Every now and then I do. I'm still working on it.
Because, like on Everest, it's all fun and games going up. It's the going backwards where, you lose me on that.
That's why I can't come to terms with getting on that either. Because I can't go backwards, bro. I can't.
I love Everest. I do love Everest.
I'm such a wuss.
You can be, because you're a big burly man.
To me, any ride that has a animatronic that could rip the foundation out of the ride itself, dude, you gotta love the ride. I
respect it. I totally respect it.
I mean, but let's be honest. Is there an animatronic on Everest?
I don't know. Not anymore, probably. Maybe it's just a janitor standing there with a mop,
like
and he's like, and then the flashing lights, he looks like this big guy, but he's actually just sitting there. I'd love to do a parody on that. That would be fantastic. Oh, God.
James Ryan does mention which I'm super excited about, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride at Epcot.
I'll hold your hand.
Like the most unique roller coaster vehicle. You're like in your own little thing, and it spins while you're doing the roller coastery things. I mean, that's insane. That's insane.
And you would ride this. You would ride this.
Well, I'd have to ride it once. I'm always willing to do something once.
Huh.
Then you can
That
decide.
I'm looking forward to, actually. Yeah. I trust Disney now, though, dude. I really do. I know that, especially
Trust
after,
Disney after what they did doing to the Polynesian and what they're doing to the contemporary.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute, Rob.
That was his segue.
Let me get Jack in here. Jack wants to come in. I don't want him sitting back there too long.
Good morning,
Jack. Good morning. Good
The
morning.
dogs will get him.
Boy, you
The
are
backstage
surrounded by a
dogs.
hunk of sweaty men, Kelly. What are you gonna do?
I'm the luckiest gal in the world today.
Yeah, it's virtual. Let's calm down, everyone.
Well,
How's everyone doing?
Nothing but respect here. Respect, all right? Respect. All right.
Calm is not my go.
No.
Hello, Jack. Nice to see you this morning.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for coming in.
I'm barely in the camera here. Hold on. Let's see which way I gotta go. This way.
Gotcha.
There we go. Now you get all of me. Why not take all of me?
Oh, nice. Robe coming in hot with the standards. I like it. The Great American Songbook over here. It's great. I heard you guys talk about the Guardians coaster and everything that's happening with that. I cannot wait for that. I definitely wish they'd hurry up and finish with that Tron roller coaster.
Oh, I
That'd
know.
be amazing.
Yes,
The Tron
right?
Hotel. He's talking about the Tron Hotel, Robe. The Tron Hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Al, you said before that there's going to be a Tron Hotel, which I'm curious about.
No, that's the Robe. The Robe thinks the Tron ride is the hotel. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I got so confused right then. I was
That
like,
would be
wait, there's a
amazing.
Tron Hotel? But it's like such a tease every time you go to Magic Kingdom, seeing the coaster there and,
Right.
guys up there.
I think they do that on
commemorating.
purpose.
Yeah.
It's we're all salivating to ride it.
That would be a unique hotel experience. I imagine it would be hard to get some sleep there, just because with the roller
All
coaster
the lights
coming in,
on all the time.
it'd be tough,
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear things that they're trying to pull something like that off. I'm just saying.
I mean, the
Something
soundproofing
about a spaceship,
that
a spaceship type resort. Tron.
Oh.
Robe's got people, so
Actually, on a more brilliant note, though, the Star Wars hotel. Yeah.
No, that's the Tron Hotel.
People just have some coffee, Robe. Let me talk about this.
one at a time.
Yeah. No, the Star Wars place, dude. For real. I've seen pictures.
That's happening.
They're not even nobody's talking about it because they don't want to talk about it because they're keeping it really quiet until they're ready to open it up. But
That's
it's
understandable.
But will they have club level?
I bet.
the whole entire hotel is club level.
Right.
Right.
All right. The whole entire hotel, whether you're staying, there is no economy class in that hotel. You go there, you pay like $2,000 a night, and it
will not be cheap. I guarantee you that.
The whole thing is completely
$2,000 a
interactive.
night.
No, I'm just joking.
Is Chewbacca going to be in a thong serving you martinis? What's going on?
Oh,
I mean,
Rob, I
It-
told you, confidential things here. All right, you weren't supposed to yell that out yet. That was one of the surprises. Sorry, Disney.
Trying to
I gotta have. Listen, $2,000 a night. I gotta have Ewoks hand feeding me sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know that's chump change for the road, but for the rest of us, that's quite a price tag.
Right.
It's true.
Wow.
That is pretty pricey.
Yeah.
We got some Disney stuff to talk about. though,
I
I'll
feel
tell you
like
that much.
Chewbacca would be overdressed in a thong because normally he doesn't wear anything. Just saying.
Normally
Right.
he goes commando. So
Just saying.
He
Chewbacca's
has-
a guy. Wait a minute. Maybe we'll have maybe they can convince because she's DVC, right? Maybe if they have a little DVC sheet, they could sell her in the Princess Leia slave outfit. Whoa!
hey,
Whoa!
now.
Where'd I go?
This is the Pirate Red.
This is a family show. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Disney is strict about intertwining characters.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so she's the Pirate Red, dude.
But let's talk about a Pirates of the Caribbean hotel. I would dig that.
Hey.
Yeah, is that still
Why
happening?
you guys just do that? Hey. I'll tell you, it was Pride Month. It's really gotten to me.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on here.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
that was unexpected. But
I got too many
wow.
I
friends
would-
in
I
Florida.
would-
I'll tell you.
I would pay anything when it comes to that if there was such a resort.
Seriously,
Like,
seriously.
Disney's dropping the ball, man. They really are.
Disney, if you're listening, Pirates of the Caribbean Resort, we need it.
Yes.
Or
Let's
even
do
still
this.
a haunted mansion resort.
I mean, I feel like that should be a theme on the Disney cruises if it's not already.
I think they did.
Right. That's a good. They have a pirate night on every Disney cruise. I believe it's
Oh, they
always.
do?
I mean,
Thursday
you would
night,
have
yeah.
to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
it writes itself.
I would love it.
Exactly.
I would love it if they came up with a cruise line that was sectioned off the different. I don't know if they do it. Like I said, I've never been on a Disney cruise yet. They probably do this, but I'm saying, like, if they sectioned off parts of the ship as lands of the Magic Kingdom, so you'll have like an Adventureland area with Adventureland rooms and Adventureland like ballroom and stuff like that, and then you go over to Tomorrowland and Tomorrowland rooms and all that. I mean, I'm throwing ideas out.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Disneyland Hotel has the different towers. There's a Fantasyland Tower,
Yes.
Adventureland Tower.
Yes.
But the new
What's
Wish.
your favorite?
You know, I'm sort of old school. I love Fantasyland, but honestly, the Frontierland has a bunch of history there. So it just Disneyland Hotel period is my favorite. But I'm old school. I like Fantasyland. So
That's your tower is Fantasyland.
Yeah.
The Fantasy
Yeah.
Land? Yeah. I'd probably be Adventureland.
I've
I
been
love
on-
adventure. It's a toss up. It's a toss up. It depends on my mood. But the Adventureland Tower is fire. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Nice.
And that monorail slide in the pool. Are you kidding me right now?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that sounds cool. I've been
I
on a
know.
Disney cruise
I
before.
saw
A couple years ago, I went on a Disney cruise to Alaska, which was really
Oh,
cool.
did you? Oh, you did the
Yeah.
Alaskan
Oh,
cruise.
awesome.
Okay.
I did, yeah.
Now, did it live up to everything that you expected? Would you do it again?
Yeah, I would do it again. I mean, I wasn't sure what to expect going into it, but it was a lot of fun. It was me and my wife did that a couple years ago,
See,
before our kids were around.
My only reservation is seasickness. Did you get any of that going on, or?
No, I
No.
mean, I don't get seasick. I think my wife did a little bit, but it's, yeah, there's only so much you can do about that. But it's, if seasickness isn't a problem for you, I definitely recommend it. But
See,
I
I'm
really
always
enjoyed it.
worried. I'm always worried about that. That's why I haven't stepped foot on that. Believe me, I know
I'd be fine.
that it's it's the greatest thing ever. Like, as
Well,
far
I
as
mean,
the-
I mean, unless we're on your private yacht, Robe. I mean, I know that's a different situation. I keep
there's
waiting for that invite, but it's,
Me too, Jack. We've been waiting a while.
Like I
Yeah.
said, I don't like getting seasick, so you won't even find me on that
Right.
You know what I mean? So
He owns it, but has never been on it. It's amazing. That's how. That's how
I go
deep this guy's
when
pockets are.
it's parked.
Right.
Yeah.
When it's
That's when
yeah.
It just looks really great, behind the mansion, right?
Right.
It's
It's a
Like, it's more
conversation
of a
piece,
look.
really.
Yeah, it's more of a conversation piece.
Right. No, of course.
Well, something I want to talk about right here, though, on Disney Parks blog, which we found a little bit ago, actually. Me and Kelly were kind of looking around backstage to find some stuff to talk about. Is Newswise, which I always go to Disney Parks blog. It's the official Disney Parks news blog where they'll tell you the things firsthand. It's what I go to. It's my go-to site. But here, I'll bring it up bigger for us. There we go. Right here. The Plan Disney Pocket Guide is going to be handed out now to pretty much, what is it? Let's see here. With so many amazing resorts, resort hotels and a Disney Resort collection, it's hard to know which one is right for your crew. Over the next few months, Plan Disney will introduce each resort through practically perfect pocket guides. Each guide will break down the basics and showcase what makes Disney Resort Hotel special in a savable Instagram guide that you can reference the future planning. First up, Disney Art of Animation. So far is what they're doing so far. But
Gotcha.
I think this is cool, though.
I think that's super cool, especially for someone that doesn't live here.
Yeah.
Is vacationing. It's that's essential. That's really, really fantastic.
I think
it reminds me a lot of like the guide maps and the brochures they used to have, which they
Yeah.
still do have, but it seems like more of a compact version of it. And Al, you said there was some sort of Instagram.
I think it's on your phone. Yeah, I think it's like a.
Oh, so it is digital. It's not in print. But
I
yeah,
wonder if
that
they'll
makes sense.
print them too. Because
think
I'm
they might
I'm
print
old school.
them.
I still ask for a paper menu. I love to
Sure.
have something tactile.
Yeah.
Well, even that's digital now. I mean, pretty much. That's ordering food is going and just scanning something and.
Well,
being like, okay,
I'm that
yeah, I want
person that when they see me there at Disney, I'm like, can I have a paper menu? And they
Yeah, and they still hand them out, which I think
Good
they
to have
always
options,
It's good to have options.
yeah.
But this is pretty cool. It's telling you, like, see, ink and paint shop, grocery items, no, resort specific merchandise, yes. So now you know exactly what you're going in for. So if
Oh,
you're
wow.
like,
Yeah.
I want to get something to eat, that's not the place to eat at,
Yeah,
So-
I used to work there at Art of Animation in the,
You
at the
did?
food court. I
Did
did.
you? Wow.
He's a
Okay.
past cast member.
I am.
A past member. Wait, what? You know what I mean?
Pass member.
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
A past member. So,
Art of Animation, you worked in the food area. They have that great secret menu there, right?
I don't.
Or
think
maybe
so.
it's so secret you didn't know. But
I mean,
yeah,
it was a secret to me, and I worked there, so I don't know. It must have been like, I mean, maybe Robe knows about it, but I was not aware.
yeah. I got it one
I
time.
don't.
So.
I've never stepped foot in a value resort.
Well, no, of course not. That's beneath you.
I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm just saying.
No, you're totally
course.
that guy. You're totally that guy.
I mean,
The
what would you?
rest of us, like, I love Art of Animation because you don't really feel like it's super value resort because it's themed so great,
It is. It is a nice place.
And those family suites are awesome.
the reality is of the secret menus is yes. Candy Mom is right. It's All Star. All Star does have a lot of secret menus. So does Art of Animation. I believe Art of Animation does have a secret menu.
They gave us this. I filmed it. I'll have to
I'm pretty sure.
produce
Yeah.
that video. But I know
But-
All Star. Is it Movies has the secret menu?
But there are a lot of secret menus.
There are, but they're
a
secret.
lot. But they're secret. Yeah, they're not, but I'm sure, like, if you went to any place and said, but you got to know what you want. That's the whole thing. You can't just walk up and be like, all right, what's the secret menu? Because they're going to look at you like, what are you talking about? You got to be.
Say, well, I will say at Disneyland, almost everywhere has like a secret menu.
A secret
And so if
menu,
you just
yeah.
say, what do you have on the secret menu? And they're always like over the top amazing,
Gotcha.
things.
Yeah.
So, but here at Disney World, not so much. I don't think everywhere has a secret menu.
I mean, I've always like with Starbucks. Starbucks has secret menus, but they only have secret menus that pertain to Disney feature items in Disney
Or Harry Potter. Mhm.
or Harry Potter in the vicinity. You can't like go to a Starbucks on 192 and be like, "All right, I want the Chewbacca special," and then they look at you like, "Are you? Who's this
They're
guy?"
like with thong or without.
Yeah, with thong or yeah. I don't know. I've seen the movies on Chewbacca. All right, he needs to put a bra on too while he's at it. All right.
Hey, man! It was Hollywood during the '70s. Things got crazy. That's all we need to know.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Those were
yes.
wild years.
My favorite Chewbacca scene ever is in the movie Solo. But Fight Me, it's my favorite Star Wars movie. But
Solo is awesome. What are you talking about?
I love Solo. So
Yes.
when Chewbacca and Han Solo are showering together, and oh my God, that scene is the best. The best.
Hearing that out of context is just fantastic.
Yeah, you don't want to walk in on that one.
Like, what kind of movie is this?
Welcome to knowing me, Jack.
I love it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And what were we talking about? Oh, Art of Animation. Awesome. You can guide.
Yeah,
I love that
so-
you worked there. That must have been super awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it was one of those things that, my wife and I, we were trying to save up before our first was born, and
Thank
it was.
you, Alicia.
Yeah, I mean, as like a second job on the weekends goes, it was pretty good. Like, it wasn't, there are a lot worse places to have a second job like that. I mean, was it always the most fun job? Sometimes, but sometimes not so much. Dealing with tourists and I wasn't always probably in the best mood when people came up to me and asked me, questions like, "What do you have to eat that's good here?" And I'm like, so many times I wanted to say like, "Oh, nothing. It's all crap." Like, what do you want me to say in that scenario?
You know,
Like,
I'm one of those people. No, I don't say it like that. I'll say, what do you like to eat here? Or what's your favorite thing here? Because, you know,
Right.
who knows better than the people that are there all the time? But I don't say what's good because, you know.
Right. Like, what do you have that's good here? I'm like, I don't know. What do you
It's
like?
all terrible.
Like this conversation's going around in circles.
What do you have that's good here?
That's why
and
Jack's my friend. You know what I mean?
yeah, that
'Cause
and like
I'd be the same way. Like I'd be like, "What do you mean? You're at a value resort?
Ah!
well, yeah.
What,
I mean,
what are you expecting
Yeah,
here?"
true.
Stop
Well,
talking
of
like you're
course.
at the contemporary, all right?
yeah. Well, I mean, it's also that and like people who would come up to me who clearly could not speak English and would start like speaking Spanish to me as if I understood it.
Mm.
And I'm looking around like, bro, I'm like the whitest guy here. Like, what makes you think that I understand what you're saying?
I love it
But
when
you
they
can't
just
say
start-
that.
I had a well, I'm on the
As a
phone
Disney
now,
cat.
but I guess yeah. Sometimes they just get louder. Like the louder you're speaking Spanish to me, it doesn't mean I'm going to understand you. I mean,
Right, like-
could we at least use some sign language in there so
Habla
that you know?
español un poco.
Like, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? Mi comienza. I'm like, oh, okay, hang on a second, bro. Like, but like, I mean, it was always the people who spoke Spanish. It wasn't necessarily the other foreign customers because they'd at least try to speak English. Like, you know, you get like some Japanese guy like, okay, can I have hamburger and French fries? I'm like, you got it, Yoshi, coming right up. You know, no problem.
No problem.
You know, I guess maybe they got the memo that hell, oh, it's in Florida, everyone speaks Spanish there, and it's like that's not the case.
No. Well, I'm an Italian boy.
That'd be like
And
me. That'd
they
be like
think
me
I'm
going to.
Spanish.
That'd be like me going to Argentina. I'd be like, man, how come no one speaks English here? That'd be ridiculous.
No, see, I would be that tourist. I would go anywhere in the world, be like, "Are we not speaking American? What's happening?"
Right.
Look, what's going on? I don't understand this.
What's the deal with all these foreigners? Like,
Like literally, when I watched the Paris Disneyland videos, I'm like, "What is happening there?" Or the ones in Tokyo or whatever. I'm like, they're not even speaking English in Pirates of the Caribbean. What is happening? So I'm that terrible.
what's the
tourist,
deal
but-
with all these Japanese people in Japan?
Yeah.
What is that about? I don't know.
Like, why
Look
are
at all
they?
these Australian people in Australia.
Like,
Right.
I don't understand. But yeah, but I don't know. Okay.
Not complaining about it. By the way, everyone's welcome at Disney. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to discriminate
No.
here. I'm just making a funny observation. You know.
Actually,
Hi, Keith.
I know I'm canceled immediately. Just cancel me right now. Just
actually, diversity is what made Disney so interesting, I think, to me.
Yes,
Especially
yes.
back in the day, because back in the day we didn't have much diversity on that level.
It is.
And
a
I'm
small
talking about
world
back in the
after
day, as
all.
in the 70s, 80s, you know, early 90s. We really didn't have that much diversity on that
yes.
on that level.
I saw a documentary called "It's a Small World,"
That's right.
based on a true story.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, you know, it's in fact it's a small world.
I
I
gotta
mean,
go in on things though.
it's a world of laughter.
I gotta
It's a
go on
world of
recent things with our beloved Walt Disney World and who needs to be fired.
Uh-oh.
Hey, BDF,
Okay,
what's
Rob,
up?
I really don't need to be fired. So
No. No, in my other life, I'm a designer and I design things, you know,
Mhm.
and make things.
Designer to the stars.
Well, I mean, I do some pretty crazy things, and never once have I thought of incorporating a 1990s animated pixelated
I'll bring
film
it in.
into a architectural edifice that is so legendary. Anybody in the world sees an image of it, they know exactly what it is.
He's a
where it
little
is.
upset, folks. So
You understand?
this is a
okay,
fair
okay.
warning.
I'm just gonna say this as Disneylander coming to Disney World. Contemporary was less than awe-inspiring for me. I feel like it looks like a toaster. It is cool that the monorail goes through. And also I don't like things that aren't branded. So like, okay, this is an interesting hotel, but there's no Disney here.
Right.
So I'm
That
all
makes sense.
team. Let's add some Disney. I was team make it Avengers Campus though, and have like it looks very much like an A, which Avengers.
Actually,
like it.
that probably would have worked a lot.
They
really
didn't
well.
ask me, and
No, I know.
unfortunately,
No,
and
they
they
never
don't.
do.
They don't answer my phone calls either, the Bobs. But I feel like Avengers would have been a really cool segue, and kind of combining branding, and it would have been fantastic. But Robe, I'm just saying, an update was needed. Let's put some branding in there. But I agree, a whole hotel for Incredibles.
For a 1990s movie that was funny, I mean, it had its time, right? But
even do it at Pixar, or something.
It's not Bambi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay. It's a movie that came out, it came and went, as many do. You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
You don't
Your
think it's
dog
worthy
agrees
of having
too.
its own hotel, is what you're saying?
Whose dog is that in the background?
Sorry, that's mine.
No, it's okay. The dog is just chiming in.
Rob said, whose dog is in the background? Everybody went quiet like the teacher just came in the detention hall. And was like, who's making all this noise?
James
So I
Ryan,
had that on mute. Sorry about that.
James Ryan, you're wrong. You are absolutely wrong. The Polynesian is the best Florida resort, and none of them compare to the Disneyland Hotel. So just saying, Tiger, you're wrong.
I wouldn't say Contemporary is the best, but it is one of the best, though.
Now, I've never been to Disneyland.
How can you even say you like Disney or that you like yourself?
Right? I can agree with you on that because I do need to go. I do need to go to Disneyland. I do.
Yeah.
But that being said, I was born and raised at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
And I can tell you that the Contemporary and the Polynesian have never been Disneyed out. They were designed to be a themed resort to what they're representing, thus being called the Contemporary Resort. It is a design, you understand, theme that constantly changes
I get it.
and is updated into the most luxurious lifestyle and new wave feeling. You understand? So they drop that. Like I said, somebody needs to be fired about the Contemporary.
I'm Team Brandon.
Hands are burning from that hot take.
I get it. Also,
Like,
Disney World was put together by
Kelly. I spend a lot of money at the Contemporary. I spend more money at the Polynesian. Okay, I like Moana. Okay, I got a 9-year-old daughter. I've seen Moana 4,762 times. It keeps getting better. You know what I'm saying?
They don't need to retheme it as Tony Stark because Robe is like the real life Tony Stark. Let's be honest.
He is basically.
What I'm saying is I don't want to see Moana like on that scale at a resort that is supposed to be the Polynesian. Polynesian encompasses all of the Hawaiian, Fiji, all the islands, right? It's supposed to be almost like a trip to Hawaii without going to Hawaii.
It does feel like that.
Now with everything that's being done to it, right? Mm-hmm. If they keep going the way they're going, and I don't think they will, though. I think enough people are going to make enough stink.
I'm reading these comments right now, and you're not the only one that feels this way, Ro.
Well,
at first, when he told me this on the phone yesterday, I was like, what are you talking about? Remember? I was like, what are you talking about?
They're just sprinkling Disney into it. They're just It's not going to be overwhelming. It's a sprinkle.
I don't know, because it's all over the walls in the rooms.
I dig it. I do want to.
Sprinkling, like Moana Mercantile is sprinkling. Okay.
Yeah,
that was okay. I was okay with that. You could have Moana Mercantile. You could have Lilo and Stitch at Ohana Breakfast. I don't mind that. That's fantastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm in club level and I got Moana on the walls in club level, all right?
It's a bridge too far.
Does it feel
It is a
inappropriate?
bird down.
Welcome,
Right.
welcome, Faust family.
Yes.
Welcome.
Faust came in.
Just saying.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No, I
I
understand.
need to
get.
have a-
To be honest, I
Rope's
don't even
fired
get.
up about this.
I don't want to be known as the robe rants. Okay, I don't.
Well,
There's a
But
few.
this is taking me to another side. Okay, I'm on another side here because I can't imagine sitting in club level. Okay, up there on the atrium. Okay, in the Contemporary, and having one of them freaking idiots walking around with that outfit. Okay, from Incredibles, talking about, can I make you a coffee, sir? No, you can't make me a coffee. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
No, you can't make me a
I
coffee.
I love you so much, but I could not disagree with you more. When I go to Disney, I want Disney. I don't want not Disney. I want Disney. So give me more Disney. And so I'm team put Disney in the hotels. Give me Disney.
I'm all for it on certain levels.
But not club level. So
not
Disney, if
not
you're
club
listening,
level, and not a deluxe resort, not a resort that you're paying $1,000 plus a night. Okay, if you're paying $300 a night, you're paying $200 a night. Absolutely, have Mickey Mouse.
So only
have
the
Mickey Mouse pat
cheapos.
your ass
Only
like
the
a little
cheapos get Disney. You're staying at a Disney resort. You're paying $1,000 a night at a Disney resort. Give me some flipping Disney. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but at a deluxe resort.
Otherwise, go somewhere
What's
else.
next? What's next? So what are they gonna do to the Grand? What are they gonna do to the Grand? They gotta bring in something. The Grand is a Victorian resort, right?
Let's put some Mary Poppins
But let's do away
in
with
there.
all that. Let's do away
Mary
with all that.
Poppins.
Huh?
Put Mary Poppins in there.
That's all right. I actually like Mary Poppins.
Actually, Mary Poppins would probably be good there.
Some of the penguins.
But see I think what Rob is saying is that matches the criteria, of the Grand. Like if we were to have Mary Poppins in there, that would match the criteria.
Kelly,
it would be different if you had like
idea.
aristocrats in there. It'd be like
Yes.
that would be cool,
Well,
but
I
not
think Peter
everywhere.
Pan is even Victorian, is it?
Peter Pan's
Alice in
English.
Wonderland, maybe.
Peter Pan's English. Yeah,
But like,
Alice in
Oh, yeah.
Wonderland.
I'm just saying the
That would be
Incredibles, the Avengers thing. I actually like that idea.
The Avengers
They
thing would be
sprinkled
awesome.
the Avengers into as an Avengers campus into the Contemporary. I think that would actually be pretty damn cool.
That would work.
Yeah.
To do the Incredibles though, it's almost like it just makes no sense.
I get you on that. It doesn't. And for the whole hotel to be Incredibles.
Yeah, like they weren't that popular,
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
it really wasn't. It really wasn't. Moana was a really, really cute movie, but so was Lilo and Stitch, man. I'm sorry. It was.
Well, I liked Kelly's idea of there being like a Pixar hotel that like covered sort of all those movies.
Absolutely.
That would be great.
And at $350 a night for a nice moderate, that would work out.
oh my
Enough for club level
goodness.
is
Oh
what
my
you're
goodness.
I mean, if I'm paying club level, there should be like some Disney themed escort service. That's all I'm going to say.
It's something I want to show you.
I mean,
So that's exactly why I'm after a Pirates hotel.
exactly.
Look, I got this in club level. See this?
I love the nostalgic myself.
Who said that? Who said that?
I hope we never. What is it? I hope we never lose some of the past. Okay, yeah, the things from the past. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this though. You're talking about a resort that was post Walt. But that is not in the past for Walt. That was his brother.
That's true. The Contemporary is not
version of Disneyland. Come on.
Wow.
He was the money man.
Right.
So the money man put together Walt Disney World. The idea man put together Disneyland.
Correct.
So
okay.
if you're going to talk nostalgia, then
burning from that hot take. That's amazing.
That is true.
Well, I mean, but the money man designed these club level deluxe resorts for guys like me.
No, but Walt did have the thing is though, Kelly, though, is Walt did have a huge impact on Disney World. He created
on Road.
He put together also not on Road.
Disney
I mean, he put
Worlders,
together a lot of ideas.
Let's just talk about this.
He just wasn't around to see them for.
If he were to see It's a Small World, he would lose his ever loving mind. if
Right.
you compare it to Disneyland. It's like the next movie. Like, you know how a blockbuster movie comes out and then they rush to put the second one? It's like that
Caddyshack
second movie.
2.
It's the
Yeah, it's
sequel.
Caddyshack too. It's the sequel.
The Little Mermaid too.
I mean, yes, the castle is bigger, but I mean, when you look at the outside of Peter Pan, when you go to Disneyland, you go to Fantasyland, you believe the cobblestone little, you
I
know,
like her.
you know. So I'm just saying, it's just when people are like, oh, Walt had this and this. Did he? Because he would have lost his ever-loving mind.
And see, this is the thing about Kelly. You guys got to understand. Kelly is talking like a true Disneyland resort person. I mean, like, because here's the thing. No, seriously, I'm being honest with you, and you guys know this, true in your heart, that anybody who has lived in Florida all their lives and went to Walt Disney World and has never experienced Disneyland whatsoever, which is me and Robe. All right,
And
I
me.
don't know, Jack. I guess, yeah.
I've never been.
We all say, "Oh, Disney World is the masterpiece. It is the last thing." Right? Yeah, look at Kelly. Look at Kelly. See, people who have been to California, who lived in California, who have actually gone to Disneyland and worked at a Disneyland and been there and had a lot of different attributes in Disneyland. The original park that we cannot deny was the original park, was the original place that was built, the homeland, the fatherland, whatever you want to call it, the motherland, if you want to call it
That's
that.
fair.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody who is from Disneyland will look at you with that face that Kelly just gave me and be like, no. Because
Sweet
it's
summer
true.
child. You
It's
don't know.
true.
You know, Disney World is amazing. It is. I mean, just
It
the
is.
sheer expanse of it, the
But
opportunities to
Disneyland-
stay at resorts or the dining itself. I mean, let's not talk about in-park dining because thumbs down compared to Disneyland. But I mean, just the amount of restaurants that you can you try, and I mean, Disney World is amazing. But when you talk about nostalgia, or when you walk through Disney, every single flippin' block, every cement, every nook and cranny means something. It was put there after so much thought.
It's
It
true.
doesn't look like a theme park.
It's
At
another.
all.
It's another land. It's exactly what
You
he wanted it to
believe,
be.
you absolutely believe.
Yeah.
So that's when I get a little hot when people are like, oh, it's better. The castle's bigger. Okay, your castle's bigger. Whatever.
yeah, that's Candy Mom saying that.
Size doesn't always matter.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Kelly. Oh wait, hold on. Why am I thanking you? Anyway, listen.
Wait a second.
So. No,
I love Disney World. I think you could do.
I'm going to say the
different
same thing
every
though.
day. You
I
could do
already
something
know.
different every day and never do it all.
Kelly, I already know. I'm going to say the same exact thing. When I go to visit Disneyland, I'm going to be coming back going, that's the motherland. That's the original. That's because it's a different feeling. I've talked to so many different people who have been to California or who have lived in California, and they've all said the same thing. They're like, it's just a different feeling you get when you're in Disneyland.
The way I compare it to people is like Disneyland, you can know intimately. It's like you're the great love of your life. Like you feel like, just love.
I can understand that.
And then you go to Disney World and it's happy and it's fun and it's enjoyable and you love it, but it's not that love of your life.
I can understand.
But
that.
it's
Yeah,
big.
that's fair.
And
just-
big is needed every now and again. Small,
Speaking of
small
big.
and cute is definitely loving, but big is needed every now and again.
Right.
I want to let you guys know
As Jack goes dark right there. Okay.
Oh,
there is a.
what happened? Oh, there I am.
There's been a collaboration with the Sea of Thieves. It's a video game, and it's been a collaboration with Pirates. It's called A Pirate's Life. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean.
What is this, Al? What is this?
I played this actually yesterday on my
So
live
this is a
stream on
game?
Twitch, twitch.tv/Alacor. And yeah, this is a game that it's the Sea of Thieves, which is really cool. You're a pirate, you run around, it's kind of cartoony like, a lot of people that I've talked to in the video game world, they're like, I don't really like it because it's cartoon like too much. But the beauty of it is since it was such a cartoon type style game, it merges with Pirates of the Caribbean so well. And so, yeah, everything. Like, I've seen this
Wow.
scene already. I already rescued Jack.
This is going to go
from-
big over the Disney community.
Oh,
Huge.
it's such a great thing. Yeah, I've done all of this. All
what
these
do
scenes
you
that you're
play this
seeing.
on? What game system does it come
You
out
can play
on?
it on Xbox Series S, Series X, Xbox One, Windows 10 PC. You can play it on. I think you can play it on.
Hey, I want this game. The Pirates.
You know,
the Pirates. Pick
Who's
me up
he
that
yelling at?
game.
I don't, his people, Jack.
Oh, true.
I
think
don't
I
even
did. I
play
don't-
video games, and I want this game. So
I mean,
Yeah,
normally
this
me and
game-
Al are his people. So
many
that's-
people
that
out there,
works.
I want this game. I want this
Well, you
game.
could-
Yeah.
You can watch
I
me
like
play
that.
it on Twitch if you want to come over and hang out with me. You can watch it on twitch.tv.
like
Al, I may watch your channel. I've never watched one thing that he does on the.
He doesn't. He never comes in.
I don't, but I may watch that because I like that. That looks pretty cool, man. That game. That's
Yeah, I
a-
decided to
It's
start
okay,
streaming
Al.
it every
My
Saturday now.
relatives don't watch my channel either.
Is that what they call is that what they call an open world game? I've heard that term.
It's a very open world game.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish I had more screenshots. I just don't.
Because
wanna
I'm
get
not
too
much
far
of a
into it,
gamer
but-
either, but like I've heard that term go back and forth. Open
What does that
world.
mean?
That means you could run around and do whatever you want, and there's no you have like guidelines that you can yeah, rules really, more like guidelines, if you will.
Ah,
that
nice.
you can
Call back.
that you know really not. But you could go wherever you want, but you could follow the storyline if you want to. But you could just like go piss
Kind
off
of like
somewhere else. Yeah.
like Grand Theft Auto. I remember that game.
Yeah, kind of
Remember
like
that
Grand
game?
Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is a full open world game, right?
I remember that.
Exactly.
That was a long time ago.
So
Yep.
it's good times, man. I've had a ball playing this. I played through the first part of it. It took me literally like 3.5 hours to get through the first part of it, and then I decided to end the stream at that point. But because I don't like to stream past 3-4 hours on Twitch, but it's a really good game, and I'm surprised they've actually put it on Disney Parks Vlog. I didn't think they would, because it's a collaboration. It's not really a Disney. So I guess Disney had a lot more to do with it than
Obviously, it was Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah.
Yo ho.
Yeah. But it
Yeah,
was
okay.
a Microsoft / Disney collaboration.
they
so these are
developed
two
the
major
game.
dogs. Yeah. Yeah, Microsoft developed the game, yeah. So these are two major dogs getting together and putting together a really good game. And if you want it, if you're on Game Pass on Xbox, you can get it for free right now. It doesn't cost you any money whatsoever. If you're not,
You hear that?
then I think
Do I
it's
have
like
that?
$15.
I don't even play video games.
Yeah.
What's
But-
the over under on Disney trying to buy Microsoft now?
Yeah, I know, right? No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's a little bit too far fetched.
Don't think they won't try.
No, they could try, but I don't think. And see, a lot of people
Nobody
think
would have
that,
thought they would have bought Fox either. You know,
That's
Disney,
true.
Disney at some point is going to own the world. Let's be
That's
honest.
true. It really is.
You mean they don't already?
All right, exactly. They take all my money because
Yeah.
you know
There's
they
going to
keep
be
coming out
Disney
with good
toilet
stuff.
paper soon.
I just
All
wish
I
they paid
know
the
is-
mortgage on my house.
All I know is
Wipe your bum with
I am gonna go
America's
stay.
favorite mouse.
Wow.
I'm gonna go stay at the Polynesian, and I'm gonna make a decision. And I'm hoping that I don't end up walking away from it going, you know what, I'm not going back there till they change it again. You know, that's what
Mm.
I'm definitely afraid of. Every time they change it, I'm always like that. I always feel like that. And this time I really feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm on the fence right now with the Poly. Everybody's like, oh, what do you think of the Poly? And I'm always like, don't. Like, what are they doing at club level, Al? Have you been over there? What are they doing in my Hawaiian
Club
building?
level? I
You
don't
know?
know. From what I understand, from what they said to me, from the other cast member pool, like the cast members just walking around talking, that's all I ever get. I don't get any facts. I just get cast members walking up and even telling me a tall tale.
What's the hot news?
Or that they said that they're renovating the thing, and I was like, what does that mean, renovate? Are you adding a whole bunch of? They said no, they're just renovating, they're updating it, they're getting it more just a fresher look, a cleaner look, and stuff like that. I don't
I
think
hope they don't do anything to the staircase that's been there. John Lennon
No.
climbed that staircase, for Christ's sake, okay? John
Yeah.
Lennon, okay? I'm not going to
Hey,
go any
bro.
further. You see what I'm saying? You don't change stuff like that, okay? Because whenever I walk that staircase, I feel like I'm John Lennon, all
he
right?
does.
First,
He starts talking to me in an English accent too, which is really
While I'm
scary.
ascending it, to go up to the
All you need is
use the
robe.
bathroom, Okay, well, because I've been eating so much their food down there, right? The food, the free food, right? But it's not really free. You know what I'm saying? I'm just. There's things, okay? There's things.
Sometimes this is what's really scary. Is sometimes I'll be walking up that staircase with Robe, and I'll turn around, and I'll look at him, I'll be like, "Hey, the little club level snack room is closed," and he'll be like, "No snacks," and I'll be like, "Oh, come on, man, what's going on?" And he'll be, "No religion," and I'll be like, "Come on."
It's easy if you try.
It's easy if you try. Why can't we all come together, and put together some club level?
Hashtag all you need is Robe. Robe is all
Rob,
you
have
need.
you ever truth. Rob, have you ever toured the John Lennon room?
I have, yes.
That's awesome.
Yes,
How
he
was
is.
it? How was it?
It to me, it's just if you know what happened there, you know what I'm saying. If you really know everything that transpired, with him with the little Asian girls and him writing the letter to Paul.
Asian girls.
Yeah, man. No, like that. Yoko wasn't with him when he went there, bro.
Was that during the Lost Weekend where he was with May Pang?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Nick,
Yeah,
spill the-
no, I don't
Spill
know
the
anything
tea,
about it.
boys. Spill
That's
the
what
Yeah,
I'm
there-
saying.
there was
There's
like a year or two
there's a little
where,
bit of tea going on at the Poly. All right, Poly's got some dark history to it. Okay,
Damn.
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of
John
things
had
that
some
make,
yellow fever. Yeah.
there's a lot of things that make the Polynesian what it is. There's a reason why I'm the king of the Polynesian. Okay, It's that-
King of
that
the
is-
Polynesian. That's
I'm
gonna be the
serious.
next
Are you-
video, by the way, guys.
I'm serious. Like there's things. There are things. Okay, like that. That's what I'm saying. If they change the, I gotta take. I don't think I ever took Kelly to the club level at the Hawaiian Bill. No, we haven't.
I've never been club level anywhere.
What?
We're gonna no.
You gotta
Kelly's
hang
gonna
with the Robe.
Kelly's gonna be hanging out with us quite a bit though soon. Aren't you,
Yeah.
Kelly? That's right,
All right.
Kelly. Yes,
All right,
you are.
I gotta figure this out. I gotta come down there. I gotta come down there. You know,
Yeah, we're gonna be doing.
I gotta
stuff.
show you
It's
the
gonna
good
be
time.
fun.
That's what
That's
I
all
do.
there is to it. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I heard Ohana's is opening back up, but they changed the menu at Ohana's. Not ridiculously, but
No.
they changed it. They changed it. Are we still gonna smell the grill from the pool? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure.
I hope.
You
I
know,
hope
some
they
of
could
this
block
like
that.
COVID, change of menus and stuff. Right now, it doesn't even make sense. There are no other COVID rules going on. Bring the cast members back. Let's get everything rocking and rolling.
I agree.
And so
I agree.
Yeah.
Candy
ready.
Mom, she's already Pirate Queen. What are you talking about?
I agree. Well, we got the fireworks show coming up, man. And this fireworks show, from what I heard, October 1st is supposed to be the first day of dropping this at Magic Kingdom. And I'm not talking about the first fireworks show since COVID. That's going to be July 1st. And
Right.
a lot of people are getting confused on that. I'm talking about October 1st, we have a new
Yes.
show altogether,
Yes.
which is supposed to have some incredible stuff attached to it.
I heard it's gonna be
Yeah, Al, you know,
enchanting.
it's funny you mentioned that, Al,
It's
because
gonna
my
be
wife,
enchanting.
yeah, because my wife got up this morning. She was like taking a video of like them testing some of the fireworks early this morning, and
Oh,
she
really?
like posted that on her Facebook. So
Yeah,
oh, cool.
Jack lives literally right behind the castle. So-
Yeah.
I mean, not directly behind,
Not
a couple-
directly behind, but close
about like a
enough.
mile or two away. But I'm
You
very
got to
close to the
pass
kingdom.
Tron every day to go home, right? You were saying. You said
Sometimes,
sometimes, depending
That's
on what route you
amazing.
take. Yeah.
yeah, we
So-
live very close to the parks, and it's pretty awesome. Never
I
thought in
love
a million
it.
years that I would end up out here, but it's pretty cool.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I love that the new fireworks are going to have the projections onto Main Street.
Right.
Oh
they
God, yeah.
they already done that at Disneyland, and it's mind blowing. So
That's right.
anywhere
Okay.
you're at,
Mhm.
it's just all around you, and it's incredible. So with a place as large as Disney World, Magic Kingdom, it's going to be so cool. It's going to be.
We've
so
heard Tinkerbell is gonna fly like down Main Street and up the other
Wow.
side and back onto the castle and around. It's just so insane how everything just goes together and it's so
I like
coordinated.
stuff like that though. That
Ah.
whole visual.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, and over at Epcot, they got basically the same. I think it's the same night, or it's the next night. I think it's October 2nd is when the new. I say Illuminations because I'm old school, but I know it's got a new. What is it?
Yeah.
Reflections or something like that, or
Yeah, something.
Illuminations is a cooler name, I think.
we've done forgot because of COVID, man. And we were supposed to get all this like a year and a half ago, and it's just everybody was so excited a year and a half ago, and then this all happened, and we're all like, "Wait a minute, what were we talking about again?"
Yeah, then freaking Thanos snapped his fingers, and here we are.
Yeah, and everybody doesn't remember 3 years ago, but. Yeah, it's supposed to be really cool. I can't wait. I'm going to be in October 2nd. I'm going to be in Epcot. I'm trying to get October 1st to join John for the Magic Kingdom stuff, or Big Fat Panda and all that. But I'm definitely going to be there because I'm ready for Ratatouille too, because Ratatouille is opening up on October 1st.
I'm just waiting until I'm able to buy an annual pass and join you.
I can't wait, Jack.
Amen.
Yeah, when are we going to be able to do that, Kelly? Do you know anything about that at all? Or
And I don't know. I think August 1st has been thrown out there.
August
But
1st?
I really think for Florida residents and Disney Vacation Club members, they should be able to buy annual passes. It really stinks to live like Jack 2 miles away from Disney World and you can't have an annual pass. So I think Florida residents definitely and Disney Vacation Club should be able to do it. They'll probably open it up to everyone, but those two are essential. They need it.
And guys, remember, if you were already an annual pass holder, you were able to renew and keep your annual pass all this time. They never took that away, and that's how I'm still an annual pass holder / cast member spouse.
Yep. My wife still has hers, so she's able to get in with our girls.
She's able to get in, yeah.
Jack, I would have you and your wife go to guest services with your girls. Maybe Disney Springs, and just plead your case. Because I know that in some instances, they don't want to separate families. And really that I would just go plead your case.
Well, I mean, it's been like that for a while. Like there have been years where it's like, my wife has gotten an annual pass because of, she's a teacher. So she'll get it as a gift from her students' parents and stuff like that. So I haven't always had it at the same time as they did. So it's not a big deal. I'll wait until they're available for it, but I appreciate the thought behind it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to, like you said, August 1st, possibly. That's been the number that's been thrown around for annual passes coming back, but we haven't got official on that, so we don't really throw that too much.
Can any of you guys walk the park in August? You can do that? Like you could do that? Can you do that?
Summertime, I'm literally a couple hour person. Like either wait until nighttime, or at least after the summer, daily storm, and then go in, or just hit it a couple hours in the morning. It's too hot. I literally get a heat exhaustion. Not fun.
I don't think I've ever been there in August. I've been there every other month, but I don't think I've ever been there in August. I mean, on purpose, obviously, because I've heard that August is you're basically playing with death, possible death.
Yeah, the sun's basically a quarter mile from your face, so it's you don't want that.
I don't know. Al, you go? Yeah. You go in August? You'll walk the
no.
No.
Wow, that's a definitive no.
Well, I have a reason.
No.
When when I met my wife, okay, many moons ago, I told her for the first 3 years of our marriage, I was like, you got to go to Disney World. She's from Trinidad. She's never been to Disney World up until this point. And she's like,
she works there.
I've heard of that. Yeah. And I told her, we need to go to Disney World. You have to experience Disney World. And I'm going off of when I was, and this is before any of the renovations and everything, guys. All right. The biggest renovation that Disney World had at the time was they opened Animal Kingdom. This is how far back this was. Right. So I was like, oh, you got to go. It's incredible. I'm going off my younger nostalgia when I was a child and walking around Disney World and going, oh my God, how did they do this? This is incredible. And I'm thinking that a woman who is, 23, 24 years old at the time is going to do the same thing. And unfortunately, it rained. It was in August and it rained the entire time we were there. We went camping because Mom always took us camping, so we had to go camping, and I had to show my wife what it's like to camp at Disney World. Yeah, camping at Disney World and pouring rain
August.
does not work in August. Yeah. So her first time experience was like, why do you think this is a cool place? This is not cool. And I'm taking her on rides I took her on Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, which is to us as nostalgia, we're like, oh, that is the most awesome ride in the world. But then my wife goes on it, who has never been on that ride, doesn't know anything about that. She looks at me and she goes, this is plywood and cardboard cutouts. You do know that, right? Why are you getting so excited about it?
You're like, no, it's
And I'm
real.
like, that made me turn into an adult for a minute there, and I was like, "Oh my God, she's right. Why am I so excited about cardboard cutouts and plywood?
My whole life is a lie.
I know this is not cool." But over the years since then, and us going and stuff like that, she has learned to like it a lot. Of course, she works there now, so she really likes it a lot. And also, the
The
cardboard
magic
cutouts,
gets you.
the
The magic
plywood.
gets you.
It's all gone though. The plywood, the cardboard cut, it's all gone now. We don't have that kind of stuff now. Look at Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. There is no cardboard cutouts or plywood there. That is straight up like projection screen on
They go
faces
big.
moving around. Incredible technology. You know, even the Little Mermaid, which is like one of the basic standard dark ride, slow moving, looking at stuff, kind of figment, imagination type style ride. That's what I call it. I call it like the old school imagination style ride, where Journey into Imagination was just riding on a slow thing and just going through this whole big room of like animatronics.
Which was the greatest ride ever.
Which was the greatest ride ever to us, and that's what brings back the nostalgia and stuff like that. And it's a lot different than it was in the early 90s, where Disney really wasn't renovating hardly anything. They were just like going, you get what you get. That's it. It's been good for a while.
You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
I like that they do renovations and everything, and I like what they do, but I just hope that they don't, like Robe's saying, I can understand that second part of the whole conversation too, is that you don't want it to go too far. Whereas it completely changes everything. I like when they took Mr. Toad's ride out. I don't like that they took the fact that they took Mr. Toad's ride out, right? But at least they had the common courtesy and respect to take the statue of Mr. Toad and stuff like that and put it at the Haunted Mansion in the graveyard. Out of respect. I like that. I like it.
I love Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and thank
I
you
do
for still
too.
at
I do
Disneyland.
too.
I mean, where else can you get drunk, go to jail, steal a car, get
Go to
ran
hell.
over by a train,
It's the
and live
classic
to tell
American
the
ride.
tale? I love Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
I do
Didn't you
too.
actually go?
That
Didn't
was
they actually
literally
take
the
you to
greatest
hell at
ride
one
ever.
point in that ride?
Yes, and it gets hot. I love how
Wow.
it gets hot. You're like,
It
yeah.
does. It gets hot. They have the heaters in there and stuff. Yeah.
That's
I
just what we
remember
need in
that.
August. Am I right?
It's just,
Maybe that was a complaint. I don't know.
Children are crying, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's awesome.
Traumatizing.
it was. It
Snow White
was.
and the Seven
It
Dwarfs.
was.
And you're spit out right after you go to hell. So
Yeah.
there is no happy
There's-
ending. You
yeah,
just
there's
go to
no-
hell,
yeah.
then the ride's done.
You're back. You're back. in-
Hardcore.
yeah.
That was the greatest ride ever. Ever.
It's like no purgatory for you. You're going right to hell. So it was great. It was great. I love that.
Hey, Megan. How are you? How are
Hi,
you?
Megan.
Is in the house. Yeah. Thank you for loving the glasses too. I appreciate you. I
Yeah,
love
Al's got
these
some new
glasses, too.
frames, looking good.
Yeah.
Look,
These are
good. I
Ray-Bans.
dig the haircut. I dig
Actually.
the haircut. It's looking,
Yeah,
he
looking
looks-
sharp.
he looks
Looking
like a
sharp.
little intellectual over
Okay,
there. He's
sure.
a
He
little
He cleans up
intellectual.
well.
But yeah, well, I'm trying, a little bit, I mean, a shower probably would help as well, but we'll get
Doesn't hurt,
baby steps,
you know.
baby steps, baby
Hey.
steps.
You know, do what you can.
But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate you for everything that you guys do, especially Jack with the music. Love the music. Keep on going. You have a show coming up pretty soon here, right?
I do. Well, I've also been playing bass for a friend of mine's band, Vox, as well, and I have a show with that band tonight in Tampa at the
Oh,
Brass Mug. 6
Nice.
p.m. We'll be there with Rising Up Angry, Virginia Rose Band, and a few others. And yes, but my first show back with Vertebreaker is Saturday, July 10th at Orlando Brewing, along with Auditory Armory, Vapid, and Subject to Change. And we've been booking a ton of our own shows lately. And, go to facebook.com/vertebraker-band. And you could also follow me on my social media. I have at Jack X Connor here on Twitter and Instagram. I'll have links to the band stuff as well on there. But yeah, it's been frustrating trying to come back and just not, it's been a little frustrating because there have been some other shows that we haven't been asked to be on or whatever. So we just figured we'd throw some parties of our own and see what happens.
Exactly. Cool, man. Well, it's awesome, dude. I'm glad that the nightlife scene's getting back in order again. I happened to go out to a Soul Switch show couple, last weekend or whatever it was. I think it was last weekend. And I got some video. I'm going to be doing the concert series on Your Pal Al, like I've been doing from House of Blues and stuff like that. We're going to start.
Yeah, we've been talking about doing some more Alicorn live events. That might be something that we do in the future. So that's something.
Those are fun events. Those aren't like
that's something you and I will have to talk about. That Robe. Yeah. I don't know if you. Robe, I don't know if you're still starting up that label. Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll have to talk about that with executive producer. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he wants a label.
Talk to your people. Talk to your people.
That would be my area.
Yeah.
I'm not just any of the mods. If you would link Jack's social media information, so we can all find that later, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll have it in the description after the show too.
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
But as far as Kelly goes, Kelly, I have your channel up right here. All right, you need to come over and subscribe. See, look, I'm grayed out and I got the notifications bell on, so I just haven't joined yet. So you do have a membership there. How's that membership thing going on? I'm not that far yet in YouTube.
It's amazing. We have these great friends who are just so fantastic and generous and sweet, and that become members of the channel. I think I'm at 18 members right now, and they're the best. And really, it's never expected, but super appreciated. Cool. And we have lots of fun. I mail out something to them once a month, and we have our own. They get to submit questions for Spill the Disney Tea Sunday nights, and we just I'm stuttering a little bit because it just makes my heart so happy and grateful that people are so sweet.
I love that. I love that. You deserve this. I said this from day one.
She's at 1.99K. We need to get somebody else to subscribe. All right, so she can hit that 2,000 mark.
2K, which is amazing. I can't believe it.
It will be that one extra subscriber. I'll tell you.
Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good. Do it, Jack.
Hey, subscribe to Kelly's channel.
Also, you've got Spilling the Disney Tea live stream. You also have another show called Brunch with the Bunch.
Oh.
Which comes on in the it's around noontime or so usually. I see it pop up.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have Brunch with the Bunch, 11 a.m. And it's just fun. We invite friends on. Sometimes we have people share their collections. We talk Disney. It's shenanigans and nonsense, to be honest. But if you love Disney and you love to laugh and have fun, it's a great way to start your morning.
It is.
Sounds
it's a lot
good.
of fun, and it's.
I've gone on it. I've seen it. It's cute.
Before anybody says anything, I did not steal her title with Brunch with Pals. Okay.
Hey, we're friends. We're friends. You can use the word brunch. I'm happy and proud to share that.
I called her and I was like, I'm going to use brunch too. And she's like, by all means. And I said, okay, good.
It's public domain.
It is. I don't actually own the word brunch, but it is fun to share it with you.
Yes.
But Sunday night.
I hear that the Robe actually owns the term second breakfast. I don't know if that's true or not.
I do.
I think James Ryan is team second breakfast too. So like Hobbits, don't they have first and second breakfast?
11Zs, all that.
The Mickey Bunch and Kelly is #Robe approved.
That's right.
That's all you need.
That's right. Yep.
Thank you. That means a lot.
And good fortune shall come upon that channel. I guarantee you it. Little by little. It's a road. It's a road.
Happens.
Yeah.
A road you got to keep going. You got to keep going.
All about it.
Road less traveled by many. So Thank you so much, though, Kelly, for being on. I appreciate you, especially with short-term
Love you guys.
notice, too, because I hit her up literally like on Friday and was like, hey, can you be on Sunday, you think? I don't know. I was always afraid you were working on Sunday.
Yeah,
'cause
well,
usually-
when you call, I say yes. So
That's
yeah.
true. That's true. She completely changed all her plans to be here. So show her some love. Go over there. Let's get her to 2,000. I'm
Do the
going
robo
to share your Instagram like post and Facebook post once you hit 2,000. It's going on my
thank you.
channels too as well, just to like say, look at this.
Thank
Okay?
you. Thank
so
you.
make sure you put that out there, Kelly.
We're all
when
in
you're
this
watching.
together. We're
Yes.
all in this together. So thanks so much.
Right.
That's a big. That's huge. In my world, it's huge for Kelly to be moving up the ladder as she does. I love it, and I don't think there's any other person on the face of this earth that
Aw.
deserves
There you
more
go. Oh,
or less than any
Thank
other.
I agree.
you. You know, we
know,
really are. We celebrate everybody's, all of our success is all of our success. So, you know, high tide rises all boats.
That's
We
true.
are all
Love
in this
it.
together.
We
So.
Oh,
are.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. She's good.
Together
You're
we
good.
conquer.
You're good, you.
robe approved, man.
So we're
I
gonna
find
head
her
on
a
out.
sandwich.
But make sure you check out Jack Connor if you're around the local area. Check out Jack Connor's stuff and make sure that you go out to his shows and everything else like that. It's a lot of fun. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
man.
be
Al, I better
disappointed.
see you there, bro.
I
There
will
in
be
the pit.
there. I'm definitely going to the Haven show with that you have with all who
And
who
I
are you doing
have,
Haven?
I
Yeah,
have
it's in
something.
October.
In
I have
October, yeah.
something. I have something.
Yeah.
What's that?
What is it, bro?
I'm going to begin making hot summer half naked robe videos.
Wow. Hashtag
You know what I'm saying?
robe summer.
hot robe summer. Yeah, that's it.
Hot robe summer.
It should be
You know what
disrobing summer.
Disrobe.
I like that.
Disrobed. The
At
robe.
different, at
Disrobed.
different summer resorts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I feel like that would that might be a little. I'm gonna put together a little something for people to watch. So throw me in there too. You know,
That might
I
be
think there
something.
needs. I think there needs to be a charity calendar.
not that I care. Not that I, you know.
The robe of the month picture.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
That would scare people. They'd be running scared.
you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
You
I
never know.
am a selected taste, my friend.
It's true. Very selective.
Acquired taste sometimes.
Acquired. Yeah.
Yep.
I
kinda
love
like
it though. I love the
Kind of like cough medicine in a way.
That's too hot for Disney, though. That might be Robe After Dark. All right.
Anyway,
I like it.
have a great Sunday, people. We will see you next Sunday. Most likely, I will be in the parks next Sunday, though. Remember that. All right. Sunday, Brunch with Pals. Most likely will be in the parks. I will be in the Magic Kingdom, to be exact.
Nice.
We're going to be doing 2 lives on that Sunday, too. We're going to be doing Brunch with Pals, where I'm thinking probably doing like a resort hop we're going to do, all right, on Brunch with Pals. I'll be running around the resorts while Robe is sitting at his mansion in Carolina, and we'll be able to, check out what's kind of stuff going on. And then a couple hours later, I'm going to go live again for the 4th of July celebration and all that stuff. So
Nice.
There you
and
go.
do all that. But on the 3rd of October, I keep saying October because I'm already in October. On the 3rd of July.
Eventually.
Yeah, because October's a big month, man, for us Disney people. It's like, dude, that's like
Yeah.
the 50th. Oh my God. But so, no, in July, July 3rd, I will be in the Magic Kingdom again, and I'll be doing like a video vlog and stuff like that, and meeting up with a lot of different other creators over there that I've talked to. that are gonna be in the
Hopefully
building.
this pretty thing here.
Yeah, who knows? You might be out there. If you are, just let me know, Kelly.
Yeah,
PM me.
yeah, of course.
PM me.
I
But,
will. I'll slide into your DMs.
Slide into the DMs and be
Hello.
like, you know where to find me.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll go over there. But yes, yo ho, Pirate Kelly for. Hold on, I gotta put this up. Shit, that's great. Pirate Kelly, bro. Yes. Anyway, have a great Sunday. Thanks for joining us. Remember to hit the like button. Go over, hit subscribe for all these fellow YouTube creators and people of the such. And Life is what you make of it, so make it a good one. And I'll see you
Bye.
all real soon. All right. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.